welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another Trailer Park story time. This will probably be a short one because I'm not entirely sure if it's real. I mean, I know it's real, it happened, but I don't know if the guy was playing a trick on me. As you can tell from the title, my friend was chased by something, most like a ghost. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but here's what happened. So, we was about 13, so he's about 14-ish, right? I think he's about 13, 14-ish. He's a couple years older than me, so he's about 14, right? My best friend at the time, everyone's best friend at the time, he's like the most popular boy in our trailer park, right? Kid. I just say boy, it sounds weird. He's the most popular kid in our trailer park, right? Like, everyone was friends with him. He's an outgoing guy. He was amazing, fun person, right? So, we all, our group of friends, right? We had like, I don't know, it was like 7 of us. We decided to stay at his house, right? And granted, this is not like a normal size house. This is like a trailer, literally a trailer. His living room is not, like, he does not have a room for all these kids, right? So we all just, like, kind of found places on the floor and just slept on the floor all night. And I got attacked by a cat. But his cat, like, loves me when I sleep for some reason. He has this big fluffy black cat. Anyways, enough about that. We'll talk about the cat later, maybe on, I don't know. So, basically, right, and then when we did this, we had a couple Xboxes, right? Back in the old days, none of us really had internet. Well, I didn't have internet, and nobody knew what Xbox Live was. And we had the 360, we couldn't play online, right? So we had to, literally, we would literally just, like, sleep on the floor wherever we could find place, right? And when we, like, it was at his grandma's house because his mom moved and he's living with his grandma, so he didn't have to move away from his friends, right? I mean, he still saw his mom, and his mom was, like, he wouldn't hang out with her, like, all the time. But, like, he lived there so he could hang out with us, or his friends all the time, because our friends were very important to us, like, all of us. We was all really close. Like, we was all best friends. We was really close to it, right? So, back in the old days, we didn't have internet. We didn't know what Xbox Live was. Well, I didn't know what Xbox Live was till my friend showed me it when I went and stayed at his other grandma's house in, like, far, far away. And it was the first time I actually went that far away, stayed somewhere. But it was cool. So, he had internet, and I've never seen internet before, or didn't know what it was. Really, I didn't really know what it was, because, again, we was poor. I wasn't really tech savvy. I was, like, 13, and this was, like, 2005, so internet was, like, eh. I mean, people had it, but not where we lived. Like, a lot of people didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was, and plus I was young. My parents sure as heck didn't know what it was, because they're invalids when it comes to technology. They don't know nothing how to turn on computers. Anyway, so, we're getting off track. So, let's get back to what we was talking about. So, back in the old days, as I said, internet, all that stuff, we would, instead of doing it online, we would use a link cable, which is basically an Ethernet cord, which is like 50 feet long, and we'd run it from the back bedroom to his living room, and we would have 2 TVs, 2 Xboxes, right? And I was the one who had all the controllers. I literally had like 8 controllers at one point, so we could play 4v4 and Halo, because Halo was our game. We played Halo 3 constantly as kids. I mean, literally we played it probably 8 hours a day during school days. Like, school days, we still play 8 hours a day. On weekends, we didn't go nowhere except wherever Halo was. We went there and we would play it for 12, 16 hours days. Probably why I'm so fat to this day. And plus I ate a lot, and everyone else is kind of skinny except for me and my other friend. It was 3 of us who was kind of fat, but the other one got skinny now, so he lost 1 weight. So now it's my turn. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, we'd use link cable. We'd have 4v4, it'd be 8 people, because we had a lot of friends who would stay there, right? So this time we went there, and I forgot to bring my controller. We needed an extra controller, right? So, it was about midnight at this point, right? And we was like, let's go back down my house and get it. I was like, I don't feel like it. Nobody else felt like it, because it was getting late. We didn't really feel like walking out at night. And granted, we used to walk out at night all the time, even though we was not supposed to. Like, my friends all liked walking at night, because it was cool. We lived in, like, a cool neighborhood where you could actually walk. There's street light stuff, so you could see what you was doing. It wasn't, like, pitch black, like, out in the country where I live now. It's actually a pretty cool thing. You could actually walk out at night. I mean, every once in a while you might see some drug dealers and some shit, and some people yelling and stuff, but it was pretty cool. I didn't mind it. I wasn't really scared at night. I mean, I probably shouldn't have been out there young like that walking at night, because there's all kinds of bad people living in our trailer park. But I digress. Back to what we was talking about. So, we all was like, we don't feel like it. I sent my friend down to my own house, because literally he lived like 3 minutes away, right? But to get there, we got to walk down this big hill and down in the valley, because I live in like a valley, right? And I live right above him. It's probably like a 3-minute walk, right? So he goes down there. He talks to my mom for a little bit, because my mom's cool with him. My mom's cool with all my friends at this point. And I'm surprised my parents were even up, right? So he went down there, got my controller, he came running back, like bolting back like I've never seen him run before. And granted, he was out of breath. So I know that he had to be running fast, because this kid was very athletic. Like, he was athletic. He still was athletic, probably. I don't know. I haven't seen him for a couple years, which is kind of sad. But he was very athletic at a young age. Like, he could do sports, like, really well. Like, he could run. He could run, like, a long distance and we could play football all day with him, he'd still be fine, right? He bolted it back to my house, and he came home and he said he got chased by something. He wouldn't elaborate on, but he says he thinks it was a ghost or something, because it wasn't like, it was like a figure. He didn't see what it was. And actually, walking the same route, I felt stuff watching me before. And granted, this trailer park is known to be ghost encounters, but nothing like that. He said it scared the crap out. And granted, this kid, my friend, nothing scares this kid. Like, he's scared of nothing. He loves horror movies. Like, he told me he went to a date with this girl when he was younger, like, about that age. And he said they watched Saw, or so, I forget what movie it was. It was a horror movie, right? And his dad was with this girl, right? Because his dad's very protective. And he was sitting there laughing and stuff at people dying, and his dad got worried, saying he was crazy. That's how unscared of stuff he is. Like, he lives for horror stuff. Like, he's not scared of nothing. So I know something really scared him. I, to this day, think that it was him just fucking with us. But then again, why would he be out of breath? Again, I mean, he was very athletic, so I don't think he'd be out of breath unless it was. And he didn't want to talk about it. Like, after the night, he never talked about it again. He told us, do not talk about it, let's just go play some Halo. It's fine. And I was like, really? I was like, okay, let's play Halo. And we just forgot about it. But I still remember it, though. I wonder if my other friends do. I wonder if he watches. I don't even know if he even have a YouTube channel. But, yeah. So, that was interesting. Flashback. Oh, man, I forgot about that. Yeah, so let's talk about, at the end here, let's talk about my Trailer Park Storytime series. My Trailer Park Storytime series is going to be kind of slow, because I got a new phone, iPhone 8, I told you about this, I got scanned how to get an iPhone. But I factory reset my old phone, which I thought I got everything off of it, right? But apparently I didn't. And I had all my video ideas on it for, like, ever, and I had, like, 10 left, and I don't remember what they was, and I'm going to try to remember most of them, so it might be a couple days before you see a Trailer Park Storytime, or a couple weeks or something, I don't know. I'm going to try to get it out there. But, yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and peace!